Julie Pianto here with Bernard Kelly from retirelaughing.com. Now, Bernard, I'm sure you hear this from some of your clients where initially it's that they turn around and say, well, they prefer a positively geared property rather than a negatively geared property. What would you say to that?
Yes, well, I can understand where they're coming from, Julie, when people say they do want a positively geared property. But of course, the very successful investment strategy that I share with my private clients about negatively geared investment properties at the outset, of course, they all become positive after about 5 or 6 years. And along the way, of course, you get a far, far better capital appreciation. Negatively geared properties are like when you buy shares, you can buy them either for dividend income or for capital growth. And I help my private clients really go for the capital growth. That's really where the passive income, the substantial income is when the property doubles every 7 to 10 years. So it's my successful strategy is the best of all. But when people want to buy a positively geared property on day one, typically, well, they're never in the growth zone because that's why they're so cheap, and they might cost you $250,000 compared to a brand new one in a growth zone somewhere better, which is say 450. But typically, an investment property, even if you could get exactly the same, you might get a 3 bedroom house in a sort of a low income suburb, and so you're going to get a lesser rent because that suburb only attacks the lesser rent, and of course you'll get worse, lower quality tenants because those people can only afford to pay whatever rent that they can afford for that suburb. That's why they're there. But of course, when you buy one of these, you're paying full stamp duty, and also there's no depreciation because the house 25, 30 years old is depreciation all been worn away. And the other thing is, of course, when you buy a house which is that old, you've got substantial maintenance upkeep. So there's lots of reasons why when you actually look at the numbers, if you want to do thinking about investment as a way to generate substantial wealth for yourself on the basis of the least amount of money out of your own pocket to get the most out, the positively geared properties are simply not the way to go.
Thanks for that, Bernard.